Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Love, Sex, Lies, and Reality Talks. Today it's all about the rush for being in a relationship. Have you had a moment where you felt that without being in a relationship, you're not your true self or you're missing out on something? Missing out in that instance doesn't really have to do with having a partner, it has more to do with you. And when you look at yourself from that perspective, what are you doing? Usually, what happens to us when we have that urge, that sense of urgency to find a partner, that sense of urgency to be in a relationship is based on the loneliness within us, the void that we have. The void begins to spark an awakening, but we're not consciously aware of those things. And so we think this spark coming through means that I have to find a partner. This spark coming through means I have to be in a relationship. But the spark is waking you up to what that void is so that you can deal with the issue. You can reconnect with your true self. You can realign yourself with where you need to be. But when you rush in to find a partner, then gain that conscious awareness, what happens is you end up breaking your own heart. And your heart is not broken. I've shared that several times. Your heart is being awakened. You are being awakened to find yourself, to stop losing yourself in relationships that are not meaningful to your life's vision and mission and purpose. And so you have to really come home and ask yourself, what is causing the loneliness and the drive to find a partner? What do you know about yourself in that instance? Nothing. Truly nothing. What we tend to know about ourselves is what other people have told us we are, what other things we've accomplished. Maybe an education, it may be a training, it may be an award. All those things are what we use to define ourselves, but those don't even define you. Those are just part of the journey to gaining a conscious awakening about yourself. And so when you look at life, you have to look at yourself and say, what do I know? Who am I? And if I don't know myself, then it's time to start doing the work in my life to connect to me first. Because everything that's pushing you to the outside, to the external, to go find a partner, will come back to haunt you when that relationship doesn't work out. And does it mean that the relationship not working out is a problem? No, it's a solution. A solution to wake up to yourself and say, what am I seeking outside of myself? Everything that you need, you already have. God already provided all of that. So when you look at it as, what are you seeking? Without having established core values, without having established relationship goals, without having established relationship requirements to vet and sort the partner with. Remember, dating is a vetting and sorting game. I've shared that with you in my book on Becoming Restored. And what you realize is when you go outside of yourself, you're going to find people that will bring you back home to yourself. What did you learn about the other person? What did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about the relationship? What did the relationship teach you about relationships that are healthy and unhealthy? And so the moment you start looking deep into these things and analyzing them, the more you'll gain a conscious awakening. It's not about perception. Perception is an illusion. Perception is a projection of what you're experiencing, what you've experienced, your thought process, your mindset, your limited beliefs, your unconscious biases. But perception is never your reality, except you make it your reality. And when you make perception your reality, you've created the narratives that you're perceiving within that may not be true. You've made them become true in that instance. And that's the only thing you're focusing on. But if you turn to perspective and say, you know what? This relationship ended. My heart wasn't broken. My heart wasn't, supposed to be this way. Well, how did I place myself in the position to go through this? What did I participate in? What did I tolerate? What did I allow? What did I accept? Because your life is about you, not the other person. Once you're able to evaluate that, you're able to sit with yourself and say, Aha, light bulb moment. This is how I'm gaining the perspective that I may not have seen. Where was the other person emotionally? Where were they mentally? Where were they spiritually? Where were they financially? Were you creating a codependent environment and a transactional relationship like I shared last week? Or were you looking to build into a healthy, supportive relationship where you're becoming partners? These are some of the things that you have to evaluate when you're looking to go into a relationship. And if you're not there yet with you and you allow the loneliness of your mind, the heart is never lonely. It's a mindset thing, especially when your mind is unhealthy, when your thought processes are unhealthy. When you allow the mind to be the dictator, when you allow the emotions that are teachers to be the dictator, you find yourself self-sabotaging. And self-sabotage is not bad. It's a conscious awakening moment. What did I put myself into? And how can I get back the lessons that I need to learn from this relationship that just ended and really discover myself? I've written so much about this in my book, Being Single. And it has a workbook that can help you in there, as well as on Becoming Restored. It has a workbook that can help you start gaining the conscious awareness. And I also teach this in coaching. Why? Because people need to gain awareness. Coaching isn't as bad as people think it is. There are bad coaches out there that, exploit you just to survive. But coaching really is designed to help you gain a conscious awareness about yourself and set the goals that will help you get to where you need to get to. The coach doesn't do the work, you do the work, and the coach is supporting you to gain that conscious awakening moment, to find yourself, to discover yourself before rushing into a relationship. What messes us up with relationship is we have all these societal, cultural, traditional norms that are not reality. They are just limited beliefs that are created to hold you in a place where you don't belong and cage you in this mindset. And what you feed your mind is what will lead your life. That's a quote from Becoming Restored as well. When you feed your mind with knowledge and different perspectives, you're opening yourself to see, is it loneliness that's driving you? If it's loneliness, what is creating the loneliness within you? If it's looking at other people and comparing that other people are in relationships and you're not, what is driving that? Comparison is the killer of your joy. And so when you're comparing yourself to other people, you're saying you want to live other people's life and at their pace, not at your own pace and not in your own journey. And when you're not living your own journey, you're going to mirror somebody else's life and become them rather than become the you that God created you to be. So today, my challenge to you is, before you rush into a relationship, take a pause, look at yourself, journal down every relationship that you've had in one column. In the other column, write down the things that you learned about yourself. Write down the things that you learned about relationships. Forget about the other person because they only brought you awareness. If you focus on the other person, you will birth anger, pain, and more trauma to yourself. Your life is about you, not other people. So journal down the relationship, who he was with, what did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about the relationship? What lessons are you going to apply going forward? Do you have relationship goals? Do you have core values? Do you know what your needs are? Are you meeting your needs? Because if you're not, you will find yourself repeating patterns. And I've shared that quote with you from Beyond the Pain. Until you gain a conscious awakening, you will continue to repeat patterns. Patterns will become habits. Habits will become a lifestyle. A lifestyle will become all that you know. And if it's unhealthy, that unhealthy lifestyle will consume you rather than allow you to become a producer in your life, bearing the fruits of love, bearing the fruits of healing, bearing the requirements and goals and mission for your life that you used to vet and sort of partner. Remember to never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, you stop living. When you stop living, it means it's time to go back to the maker. But while you're still here, remember, life is about love. Love is about loving yourself first so you can extend the love to other people. The sex is an added bonus to it. The lies you tell yourself will make you become toxic to yourself or unhealthy to yourself. And the reality of life at the end of it is for you to gain the conscious awakening and know who you truly are so that you can establish healthy relationship with yourself first. And then now make sure that you're collaborating and partnering with a partner who can help you continue to build on a healthy relationship going forward in a supportive manner. You'll have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. God bless. Bye bye.